Hello friends, at last we have studied chemical reaction, word equation, chemical equation. Now we are learning writing chemical equation. So first step in writing chemical equation, the chemical equation, the reactant are written on the left side of the reaction while the product are written on the right side of the reaction. There is an arrow in between the reactant and product, so that heading toward the product, that is, this arrow indicate the direction of reaction. In second, if reactant and products are 2 or more than 2, then there is a plus sign that linked with this plus sign in between them. For example, in this equation number 2, we can see that the reactants that are CuSO4 and Zn is linked with this plus sign, while the products are ZnSO4 plus Cu, that is also linked with this plus sign. If there are more than 2, 3, 4 the product or a reactant, then that also linked with this the positive sign or plus sign. In third step, to make chemical equation more informative, the physical state of reactant are indicated in the equation. Their gaseous, liquid, solid state are indicated by writing letters that are G, then L and S, that is gaseous state, liquid state and solid state. Moreover, the product, that is the gaseous state, then instead of G we can use indicated by arrow. That arrow shows in the upward direction. Let us see here in equation number 4, there is carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide gas is released. Hence, instead of G there is an arrow which is in upward direction. Next, that is, if the product form is insoluble solid in the form of, that is, the precipitate, then instead of yes or solid, it can be indicated by an arrow, that is arrow in downward direction. At last we are seeing the activity number 3 and 4. There is formation of yellow precipitate and white precipitate. So in that reaction we can indicate it by that the precipitate by showing as like this arrow. Then when reactant and product are formed, the solutions in water, then that is shown by aqueous solution state, that in the equation number 3 we can see here the copper sulfate solution in water, hence that is indicated by AQ in the bracket, that is aqueous solution. Thus that the zinc in the solid state and the product, that is the ZnSO4 solution, that zinc sulfate solution is also in the aqueous state, and next product is copper that deposited is also in the solid state. So we can write the state in the brackets above the formula, and that indicates the state of that the products and the reactants. Then fourth, when heat is given from outside bring about a reaction that we seen in the last, the sublimation reaction. There is heat is given to the substance, so that is indicated by the sign, that is the triangle written above the arrow, that indicated here that heat is given in this reaction, and that given by this the triangle, and that triangle is written above the arrow that indicated the direction of reaction. For example, here the slacked line, this slacked line is formed on heating limestone. That is, in this reaction, the heat is given from outside, then indicated by this triangle which is written above the arrow, and also there is formation of the CaO, that is in solid state, plus carbon dioxide which is given out, hence that arrow is in upward direction, and this is equation number 4. Similarly, the fact that heat released during the reaction between aqueous solution of the copper sulfate and the zinc dust is indicated as follows. So this is the aqueous solution of copper sulfate and zinc dust. When this reaction is happen, then there is a formation of aqueous solution of zinc sulfate plus copper deposited in solid state, and heat is given out. Hence, here is again link with the plus sign, and heat is given out. We can write as like this: heat is given out from this reaction, and this is equation number 5. Fifth one, it is necessary to fulfill certain conditions like specific temperature, pressure, catalyst, etc., that bring about in the reactions. These conditions are indicated below or above the arrow, indicating the direction of reaction. For example, the reaction of vegetable oil takes place at temperature of 60 degrees Celsius with hydrogen gas in presence of nickel catalyst, and is written as follows. So let us see: vegetable oil, that is in liquid state, hydrogen in gaseous state. We are heating up to 60 degrees Celsius and using, that is, nickel catalyst. So this information of temperature and catalyst is given above and below the arrow. Then there is formation of vanaspati ghee. It is in solid state. This is sixth equation. So this is the vegetable oil react with hydrogen in presence of nickel catalyst. There is formation of margarine. That margarine means vanaspati ghee. So this information we can write below and also above the arrow. Sixth one, special information or name of reactant or product are written below their formula. For example, copper on reaction with concentrated nitric acid gives reddish colored poisonous nitrogen dioxide gas. Here the reaction, let us see the reaction: copper in solid state, nitric acid aqueous, that is concentrated nitric acid, when reaction happen, there is formation of CuNO3 twice, that is aqueous state, twice NO2, that is nitrogen dioxide gas, and H2O, twice H2O in liquid state. This is the seventh equation. But when we are using dilute nitric acid that react with 3Cu solid state, that 8 HNO3 in aqueous state gives to 3Cu NO3 twice in aqueous state, there is formation of nitric oxide gas. Here formation of nitric oxide gas for H2O in liquid state, and this is the equation number 8. Let us see, try this. Apparatus, that is test tube, conical flasks, then balance, etc. Chemicals, sodium chloride and silver nitrate. Let us see the procedure. Take sodium chloride solution in conical flask and silver nitrate in test tube. Second, tie a thread to test tube and insert it carefully in conical flasks. Make conical flask airtight by fitting rubber cork. Hence, in this test tube, there is the silver nitrate solution and sodium chloride solution is in this conical flask. Then we airtight this conical flask by using rubber cork. Third, weigh the conical flask with help of balance. Weigh this conical flask. Now tilt the conical flask and mix the solution present in test tube with the solution that in conical flask. So let us see here, we mix these two solutions. Weigh the conical flasks, there is reaction happen, and again you weigh these conical flasks. So which changes did you find? Did any insoluble form substance is formed here? Was there any change in weight? So let us see the reaction. In this reaction, silver nitrate react with silver chloride gives silver chloride plus sodium nitrate. This is word equation. See the chemical equation. AgNO3, that is aqueous in state, silver nitrate, then sodium chloride, that is also NaCl in aqueous state, react with each other. Formation of AgCl, silver chloride, that is white color precipitate, is formed here, and that precipitate is insoluble and also shown by the arrow, that is downward direction. Then formation of sodium nitrate, that is also in aqueous state. This is the equation number 9. Let us see the questions. Which change did you find? Did any insoluble substance form? Here, when the reaction is happen in between the silver nitrate and sodium chloride, there is formation of the precipitate, that is insoluble substance of silver chloride, that is AgCl. And let's see, there is no change in the weight at the first of reaction, and at the end of reaction the weight is same. Let's see, do you know silver nitrate is used in water's ink, and find out that the other uses of silver nitrate in everyday life and write in your notebook.